And welcome back. Coming up, we'll revisit our conversation with a U.S. Army veteran, a mother, an educator, a two-time cancer survivor, business owner, and the founder of Miss Allen's Patty Cakes. She joined us to speak about her journey from the fashion industry to being a writer, educator, and producer of her passion project, Mrs. Allen's Patty Cakes. Let's take a look back at our discussion with Miss Karen Allen.
Karen, welcome.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Karen, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved.
Sure. My name is Karen Allen, and I am a two-time breast cancer survivor and a disabled veteran. I got involved with education because after my cancer, I actually had a daughter who died of an early neuroblastoma while I was in the Army. And after my cancer, I was able to have another child who she's fine, but she needed a different type of education. So paying attention to her and the things in the world of the art, which is beautiful here in New York, I learned a lot from FIT, studying as an artist, and how kids respond to music. I began working in an after-school program with fashion with kids and learning that they actually can learn to a different beat. So I created Miss Allen's Patty Cake with nursery rhymes that are recorded to a different type of beat so that kids can have the activity, have fun, and learn at the same time. Now, my organization, I work with a couple of other organizations, and we distribute to kids with special needs like St. Jude's, Ronald McDonald House, educational packets to our pre-K learners.
Yeah.
In the shelters, we go out into the community and we advocate education and healthcare. And so for us, giving back to the community is number one. And it's also important for our kids to learn if they're going through anything in life, any type of illness or they out of school. We continue to inspire them to be educated. My Instagram is full of positive affirmations daily. Kids can log on and be inspired.
Where did you get the idea behind Miss Allen's Patty Cake from?
My youngest daughter, she did everything to a beat. Like everything was tap tap. She was hyper. So, she loved the nursery rhymes. And I had a couple of brothers in my church who helped me create the beats. And one was Junior Hickman, and one was the awesome Johnny King. His sister's Evelyn King. So they knew music. They helped me put together everything I needed to create those nursery rhymes and get them up and loaded so kids can enjoy that.
Yeah, and everybody plays the patty cake,
Yeah. Everybody knows patty cake. So I added the nursery rhymes to a beat, and successfully we created it. We created it during COVID, during a quiet time,
Well, did COVID hinder anything that you were trying to do with your organization?
Yes, it did a little bit, but we created a PSA to wear your mask to Miss Allen's Patty Cake. So there's actually two. If you upload the YouTube, it's everything's on YouTube.
Beautiful. So you have anything coming up that we should know about?
Well, in the future, yes, we do. We go around to different sites, and we actually have next month at the end of the month, I'm joining up with a cancer organization, Save for Life Cancer Organization, and Disrupt, to send out educational information about Miss Allen's Patty Cake, clinical trials, anything that will help them in healthcare, that will advance the future of our children and our communities.
Yeah. You have any people in the community that are helping you out? Any officials behind you?
Yes, I have the Save for Life Cancer Corporation. Cancer Corporation, and we have Disrupt, who operates out of Columbia University, Mount Sinai, Einstein, and I work with a group of chaplains too. I'm actually a chaplain for the city. So we go into my church, different churches. We work with Hope. We distribute many things in the Harlem community, as well as the Bronx.
Yeah. Hey, let's go to a video on Miss Allen's Patty Cake. Let's check this out.
patty cake bakers, man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hey, patty cake. Hey, patty cake. Patty cake bakers, man. Roll it up as fast as you can. Hey, patty cake. Hey, patty cake. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. They said he jumped over the candlestick. Hey, patty cake. Hey, patty cake. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. They said he had a big old fall. Hey, patty cake. Hey, patty cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, patty cake. Hey, patty cake. Don't forget to add 9 and 10. Make you wanna sing it again. Hey, patty cake. Hey, patty cake. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Hey, patty cake. Hey, patty cake.
You know, I was getting busy behind the scenes. You know that.
Amen. Yes, that's how we learned as young youth in Chicago. We double dutch, we jumped, everything.
Yeah, I mean, you got to, the people who put it together, you got to give them some props.
Oh yeah, Mr. Hickman and Johnny King, awesome group.
So so how long has that been out so far?
It's been 2 years, 2.5 years. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, who are the people in this picture here?
I have a young artist that works with me, a student. He creates on the Instagram every inspiring thing we can think of to inspire the kids daily. He creates those cartoons on AI for me and runs my Instagram handle.
I see that. You don't need
Beautiful
people anymore.
Young man.
You got a whole AI community going on with you.
Yes.
That's beautiful. And how did the youngsters take to it?
Pretty good. And actually, we have a lot of volunteers during the summer. Like I said, the young man, his name is our genius Rosario. He actually works with us during summer youth programs. Myself and Miss Travis from Save for Life Corporation, we hire youth to help us, and they help us prepare everything for the whole year.
That's good.
The city hires them to help us during the summer, and we create everything we need and we send it out throughout the year.
Well, Miss Allen, it seems like you got a lot of stuff going on, and you know, we thank God that you're a cancer survivor.
Yes.
You know, God's not done with you yet. You know,
I pray He is.
With youngsters, you're helping other people get what they need out of life, and that is the important thing.
Yes, it is.
One of the most important things in life. You know,
it is.
Sharing a whole lot of love, and these youngsters are all involved, and they're gonna grow up, and they're gonna know about Karen Allen and her program, a patty cake program.
Yes, I pray that's the future. And I was always inspired as a young youth in Chicago. Everybody talks about Cabrini Green. I was raised there, Lower North Center. We learned every type of art there was, from music, dance, tap, ballet, and it never left me. So that's my hope for the kids in New York, that I can inspire them the same way.
Oh, we have to keep it going, because if somebody just drops the ball, where does it go from here? Kids learn other things that you may not want them to learn.
Yes.
Especially, you know, if we have our youngsters, a lot of youngsters hang out in the streets. So we have to do some bypass surgery there, take them out of the streets and say, hey, we want to give you something to do, something that you can grow on and grow with.
That's right. It never left me, and I pray it never leaves them.
Say it again.
I said it never left me. Those inspirational people in my life back in Chicago, the things I learned never left me. My goal is to do the same for our kids growing up now.
Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. This is great that you're doing some great things for our youngsters.
Thank you.
Look at it. Beware. You can do anything.
That's right.
Affirmations. Put a couple more up there before we go. And Miss Allen, you read them.
Dream big, create your future, and be brave. You can do it. Anything.
Yeah, that's right. And you just keep letting them know.
Yes, I will.
Thank you so much for all you do. Where can we go to find out more about you and what your organization is doing?
Oh, okay. You can log into my link tree, Miss Allen's link tree, and also my Instagram, Miss Allen's Patty Cake on Instagram. Everything is right there. Tap any of the links; they will lead you to everything we're doing daily. And we have our Wix website. Everything's on there. They can click.
Where are you located? Where are you located in New York City?
I live in the Bronx. I live in the
Boogie Down BX. Hey.
Yes. Yes,
All right,
I live in the Bronx. Yeah.
Out of Chicago. Where did you live in Chicago?
I grew up in Cabrini Green, 1017 North Larrabee. Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
You see any differences? Cabrini Green, Chicago.
You know what? The city housing here, I was blown away. Even though I had traveled around the world, I actually was in the Army, but your city housing is totally different from Chicago's. A lot of Chicago city housing is gone, but it's very different, and it's actually extremely different.
Yeah.
Same structure, but totally different. But when I grew up, Cabrini was thriving, and we had youth centers, we had basketball teams, we had everybody thinks of Chicago like gangbangers. I actually attended the best schools and the best after school programs. I went to Cooley for middle school, I went to Lincoln Park High for high school, and I was trained as an artist. My stomping ground was right there. I started right there.
Yeah.
I never forgot what I was taught.
Yeah, I've got my cousins out there, Delane Lee and the whole crew out there. But they lived on State Street for a hot minute.
Right.
There's some projects up there, and I think they
33rd Street. 33rd Street.
Long time. You know what I'm talking about. See, you were being diplomatic. You were being nice.
Very nice. Because it's my heart. You know, a lot of people don't know the good in Chicago. It is different now. But we were thriving. We learned every opportunity we had from those centers, those churches, the community, the Club Scouts, Girl Scouts. You know, we were a village, a family.
Yes. Well, listen, thank you for all that you're doing today. Give us that website one more time.
Okay, Miss Allen's Patty Cake on Instagram.com.
Yeah.
And you may find the videos on YouTube, Miss Allen's Patty Cake.
Thank you so much for all you do. And you're always welcome to come back, okay?
All right, thank you, and I will.
You got it.
Well, Karen, all we can do is say thank you, thank you, thank you. We have an attitude of gratitude. Thank you for the work that you're doing with children. And you are helping them get the tools for success. And that's a wonderful thing. We wish you continued success with everything that you're doing.